Hello, in this demonstration I'm going to be using the discussion board in Blackboard, and you might not be able to see everything on this demonstration because I try not to show the students' names and student ID number just to reserve their privacy. So what I do with students discussion board, I have them go to the weekly assignment, and from the weekly assignment they will click on the weekly assignment folder for that particular week. I'm going to use week 5 as an example. So when they click the weekly folder, they go inside the assignments that are for that particular week. I give them material to study on, to review, and also I provide them links for more information on the topic that I provide. When they're ready to participate in the discussion board, they'll see here a discussion board link, which is the DQ4 number expression capitalization rules. And what I have students do, I have instructions here that I specify that after they study the above material, I want them to indicate how they will utilize that information. So basically what they're stating here is what they learned from the materials provided above. I also make sure to let them know to reply to 2 students after they posted their comment on what they learned. So we click the DQ4 link. It takes us to the discussion board, and I have them create a thread. On the thread, it gives them a short description of what they're going to be discussing on. I have them type the subject, which is DQ4. In this message box, I have them post their comment of what they learned from the material I provided and how they will utilize that information. Once they type their comment, they click submit, and once they click submit, it goes to the discussion board where they can go in and participate with their classmates. If I notice that a student is not giving the comment or answer that I'm looking for, what I do is I send that student an email to find out if they understood the materials, or if they have any concerns or questions. So I communicate with that student through an email. I also ask them to give me their phone number in case I need to call them. And I do the email to keep it private so the other students won't be able to see what that particular student and I are communicating. Once I communicate with the student and they have a better understanding of the topic, I have them go back and repost their comment and reply to student. Also, when I'm going through the discussion board, the students' comments and reply, I kind of steer a little bit to make sure they're on the right track, and I might reply to a group of students or individually students on their comments and replies. So I facilitate the discussion board by participating on their comments and replies, and I might ask other questions on the replies just to get a better understanding of the students, if the students understood the materials. So this is how I facilitate the discussion board.